Let's welcome our first grand finalists on the stage. Give it up for the Mongols! They denied Vitality again and reach a third grand final of the year. After near misses in Austin and a blast bounty fall, EWC's top performing team now stand on the brink of their first trophy with the nation behind them.
Their opponents, Aurora! They eliminated the home favourites and earned a first final under their new banner. A win here not only secures their spot in the Club Championship's top 10, but proves they truly belong among Counter-Strike's elite.
Zantares is the one they're going up against. It smokes down, no path for him. And it's a B split here, so Maja and Jota will be required to pull their weight. An immediate dink found. Jota still gets out with one. Maja dead straight away as the Mongols swarm over this B site. Aurora arriving late and a man down in this retake.
One more shot on Techno would have made this round very complicated, but he tucks in apps and Blitz buys him time to get this bomb in the bomb site. Put down now. They've got to move quick. Aurora against the clock. Kill given over. Woxic makes it work. 3v3 here, and they're all coming together through the door. Senzu has that cross, calling on contact, hits his headshot. The swing is a little late. His teammates come out to support, and Mongols just sweep that one aside. Pistol round goes their way, and that means so much on this T side. You know, Mongols love these B splits though, so already seeing a bit of a lean into this bomb site. Zantares moving over at the right time. Deep apps info from Wakadia. And A is so quiet at 30 seconds, even this jiggle gives it away.
Jota in the feed as well. That's the short component of this split removed. And even as Blitz tries to claw one back with this backstab in through market, he still has a lot of work to do. 3 players in front of him.
Careful.
The captain trying to create space here. Backstab on Wakadia. Zantares with the instant trade. And 9-10 walks to his demise. Blitz unable to open the back door. And so Aurora get on the board early. Aurora always a team that are down to hunt, and it's quite complementary to Maja's 1-4 style of cooling. Oftentimes you'll have your extremity player trying to remove as many guns as possible. That's in an era where it feels like CTs get more buys than ever before.
Oh my God.
Techno with one hell of a catch to open up this round, plays on a timing through the ramp smoke. So Jota falls with nothing done, and now there's this foothold to deal with, not just out ramp, but with Senzu boosted up in the window room. There's a lot of gaps here. Far from an easy round. Zantares wrestles it back into Aurora's advantage. Blitz makes it in. Chance at a bomb plant. Mazinho providing cover. Aurora gonna leave this one down to a retake. Flurry of util comes out very early here. Considering now they're waiting for this backstab out of Zantares. This is him trying to be unexpected. At low health, he just wants one more kill, a tiny bit more value in this round, but running the whole way. Mazinho's heard this and gonna deal with the wraparound cleanly. Now left in the clutch, teed up ramp side. Does Mazinho have it in him? Gotta get on this defuse now. There's the first out of Mazinho, but bomb not planted for him.
Oh, no.
Wakadia's off the defuse.
No kit.
Wasn't time for it. And so the clock is the friend of the Mongols there in that clutch.
Maja had the kit on the cross. He throws a smoke on the bomb, but he doesn't make it into the site.
Just gonna slink back, and it's a B lean here. A bit of a misread perhaps for Aurora, as they're about to get split on through Palace. 3 players gonna try and steamroll out here. Blitz spotted and dealt with back in the window. And Woxic just going to get to the safety net position of CT in time. He's out on an island for now, but that spot from Jota means Woxic ducks and covers. He's nailed the first two chances he's been given, and now Xantares arrives for the support, and Senzu iced out by the double AWP. Aurora with the reply, and that's even with the kind of misplaced stack, the early lean over towards B. Meaty nade onto Senzu. It's only Glocks to run him down, and so just falling back, going through the motions here, playing these long sight lines. Another swing and a miss. Madger is going to get overran. Taking one hell of a risk there with the push back in.
I don't know what's going on.
That's given an AWP over, and an AWP in an eco round like this now posted in the post plant.
Boom.
This is not insignificant. Blitz given time to maneuver. Nearly a full eco round here from the Mongols. Trying to withstand the Aurora full buy, and it's clean from Techno and that Deagle.
Techno on bench. Not his first rodeo. Big 3K with the Deagle. What a mistake for Arcadia. He gives it up entirely. It looked perfect to go play retake to, okay, yeah, Madger's committed. Okay, he loses to FAMAS. It's really not the end of the world. You'd rather prioritize Deagle with no armor anyway most of the time. But then you go back into the bomb site after a missed shot. When you see them flooding out, there's times you just got to leave your team behind. Gives them an AWP.
Gonna try and come through with aggression here, but it looks like Senzu's caught a whiff of something, closing the gap on Khan. As Xantares deleted. Senzu real clean! And that's round over. Madger tries to move in. But not for long. The Mongols back in the lead in a big way. It starts with that eco round victory. Let me go back to this passive mid approach. The Mongols have had middle whenever they want it on this T side. Instead it's aggression. Now on the outskirts of the map, they go and sniff out Mazinho on a late lurk over in Palace. That's a nice leg up here for Aurora, an untraded 5v4.
Yeah, nice to see them make a play together. They have two players going for that move, so even if something goes wrong, you have a way to remedy it. Aurora get eager again.
Just going to be another one of these rounds where Blitz tries to kind of come in on a bit of a lurk here and link up with a B hit.
Setting him up.
He's done this many times over in the game so far, but he'll get dealt with cleanly. And in the blink of an eye, it's just 9-10 left. This AWP on Catwalk, bomb away from him. 30 seconds to work with. 1v1 ahead of him for this bomb control. But as Woxic moves in, this crossfire gets established. Aurora will find something down the tail end of this CT half. The Mongols in the lead on their map pick as they look for this opener in the BO5 Grand Final.
The Club Championship as well is looking for that $500,000 first place here in the CS division. Going straight into this stack. 3 players in position, but Mazinho found early. 9-10 back from triple, holds strong for 1, but Xantares is not giving him the time of day. He's waiting for his team to flood out the ramp. Blitz picked off by the Julies from afar, and Aurora explode into this pistol. Bomb planted, you give it a go, but how much hope do you really have? That might re-inspire something. Oh, keen shot.
Madger with the spot on the flank. The only thing Techno had going for him was the element of surprise. He's going to have to earn this clutch, and they're swinging on him from the spawn. Aurora start this second half off with a bang. A big 3K from Woxic in the pistol.
Yeah, P250 king on this guy. These Mongols Deagles can be deadly. As Aurora looked to just keep it basic, they were going to walk out ramp there, but maybe feeling like they lost their opportunity and don't want to storm into the stack. Full reset round the world. 9-10 found pushing top middle.
Something that is just holding a lot of promise is the game that Xantares is giving you right now, keeping up appearances all tournament long. It's been fantastic to watch. The captains clashing over here in the apartments. Madger brushed aside at the hands of the blitzed Eagle. So that will force a recommitment in towards A. Jota's been waiting here. It's the usual 1-4 style that Madge is known for. Gives him the option to change direction late in the round into the Techno Deeg. And this gets out of control, slipping through the fingers of Aurora.
Tech 9 and Mac 10, limited util. Galil and Wakadia, this should be Aurora celebrating their conversion. Instead, it's Mongols red carpet being walked.
9-10 AWP flashed off the line. He's got cover from Mizinho out towards the spawn. Wakadia, clean stuff on the entry. Not ready for a double concept as Zantares.
Oh, no way!
That is a ludicrous shot out of Zantares. Quick flick back round. And this guy's hitting hard. It's him and Wakadia, the two-man army. To claw the round back for Aurora.
They may have less to work with, but they have enough. Zantares on an AK is all you need. You mentioned he was already having a great game. Well, now on the T side, this is where he's supposed to do his best work. And has just come through with an incredible couple of entries on that A site. That second shot is sensational. 9-10 in trouble. Will hold his AWP.
Left and right hook of the Aurora squad right now. They boost up in the window. They have this space looking for one of the A-Raps. 9-10's AWP will deliver that opener. Last time it was a scout tag on Imagine. This time it's a bit more to work with. The catch for Wakadia on the smoke fade. Mizinho arms himself there. The one player that didn't have a gun in this round thrust onto a rifle, and Wakadia can't get a beat on Techno's rotate.
Sensu's got that cross, they're back in time, still found by Woxic in. Zantares out, Woxic chases down the man to the back of the site, and maybe we got a 1v4 appearing in front of our very eyes. Bomb put down, two players split up, AWP on the line, creeping in. Woxic gets closer, wants to hunt down his weapon of choice, and with a missed shot, it opens up for the clutch. 3 kills deep for Woxic, picks up the AWP and puts it to use. 1v4 for Woxic, keeps his T-side rolling for Aurora. And Mongols reeling after that.
Aurora's southpaw. Getting it done with the rifle, a close on the AWP. You give Woxic his weapon of choice and he delivers.
Could they really be taking Mongols map pick, ever-present Mirage? By the end of things, it does look good. Double entry again for Zantares, just shooting bodies. This guy has had enough. This guy is here for the MVP, 24-9. Just an unbelievable string of maps for Zantares here.
You know, where you saw the kind of rise of Turkish Counter-Strike. We all remember the old Space Soldiers roster, the idea that Woxic was never actually a part of that team. In fact, Madge tried to build an identity around a squad that didn't have an AWPer, where really everyone, it was like a shared responsibility. But the fact it's still these same names, 10 years on, with a new crop of talent in there alongside them, and Wakadia and Jota.
And Mongols hit 3 grand finals, but they also taste that failure 3 times over. Aurora have been hungrily trying to get back to their winning ways. And now they've been given an opportunity against a familiar foe. They are not wasting that chance. Just a crazy swing out window for Blitz in middle. Concedes the advantage in this round. Aurora fueled 5v4, Mongols wanting to crunch middle. Got a nade for the window, not looking to do it. Just another solo fight, getting strung out now. Another player comes jumping in, but it's an ugly spray, and it costs ammo. Still they get the kills. 2 from Techno, 2 from Mizinho. The round comes to a close. How do Mongols win that out of nowhere? This dance.
This shows the type of respect we're talking about. No one wants to be that first player to fall. 20 seconds left though. The pressure's on Aurora to get a move on here, and with Zantares boosted up into the window, he's fed to Blitz.
Stuck on the site, 9-10. No one to find him. Mizinho's got the cover from ramp. They're all up connected. There's 10 seconds. You can't even save here. You're going to get found at the end of the round. This has gone horribly wrong for Aurora. Going nowhere and going there fast. Just trying to escape with their life with their guns, but they get nothing after time. Hunted down. Madja survives somehow, but his teammates not quite as lucky. Woxic loses all his money and that AWP.
More ramifications than just that, but even those 2 rounds would have been enough to seal your fate in this game. You'd be walking away with the win. Instead, you're now the ones with a rough buy, having to call a pacey round, a set piece in towards A. Wakadia nails his. There's the follow-up, 2 kills on the entry.
No.
Blitz caught on a smoke push. Said it would be a grind. The Mongols head for the hills. 2 versus 4. They're locked out of this round.
Got a bit of money. Got a bit of intrigue. But do they really have a chance? Good flash play back in. Techno gets more info. Nade could go down, but it's the orb that's trained on his position. He tries to rupture. Woxic eats the nade. Time still ticking and ticking quick. It's only Senzu's AWP. Quick shot off. There's a kit right there. Why not get weird with it? But Woxic says no. And with a MAC-10 upgraded into an orb, puts it down to find 12 rounds.
And it is very, very promising that like these 3 players for Aurora are in this form. These have been the 3 to watch throughout EWC. Zantares, Woxic, and Wakadia.
Oh.
There's Zantares with a wide swing out in the middle.
6 shots.
A 5v4 in round 24. A chance to open up this final by stealing away a home map from the Mongols.
You found the top performer of Mongols as well. There's so much firepower in this squad. 9-10 responds on the ramp. They go back to another hit. Just 4 players grouped up side by side. Techno, he has been the most reliable piece of this Mongols team all tournament.
He's in a comfortable position. Techno feels right at home here, back of bench, but will struggle to get out with more than 1. Woxic on the cross out through the apartments. That's his blitz is closing in. It's him and Zantares side by side. These were the 2 Turkish players that for years you wanted to see play together, finally linking up at the dawn of this Turkish super team. Zantares and Woxic, can they put a bow on Mirage?
Oh.
Zantares dead, it's straight away. And Woxic walked upon as the Mongols drag us in to extra time.
I think we deserve it. I think we're going to have a close series here across every map. All over the map, blocking both bomb sites. Setting Aurora up short, orb here, wide already, but off angle for Zantares on the lip of the edge. Goes round through the Molotov, denied by the second orb.
Great, the Senzu was ready for that type of wild move. That's nearly the collateral, but nearly doesn't cut it. Still 2 players entrenched, still 2 players to get through. Blitz and Techno watch over each other. The captain's got his back. And Woxic low on health, not long for this world. That leaves Madja all alone, and not for long. The Mongols with the first in OT.
Now they sit around down in overtime.
Pacey attempt to get out through mid and try and commit to one of these B splits. Senzu again is a problem. Techno farming on the apartment.
Oh my God.
Will get dealt with by Woxic. That's a convincing shot and a chance to slow down here in the 2-on-3. Take the pace out a bit.
No.
Wait for reactions. 9-10 is knife pulled. And is Wakadia ready for Mizinho out here on short? He seems so aware. Gets the spot off. Lives to tell the tale, and now he's trying to secure safe passage for this bomb on the rotate. It's a double AWP here for Aurora, and a missed shot out of Wakadia leaves Woxic in a tricky clutch. Through the apartments he goes, out Palace, and into the site he'll live. A chance to plant, a chance to attempt this 1v2. Goes wide on the orb. Doesn't have solid info on both players just yet. There's a flurry of util out, but that could very easily be Mizinho. Sees him in the feed, gets the spot on Blitz.
Oh!
Sick! Adds another clutch to the tally. This guy is so calm under pressure.
And even in that 2v1, not realizing he came off the plant. They're going to pay the price. Trading rounds now. 5v4 responds. Make that 3 as Mongols eternally stay calm.
You just couldn't have asked for this activation from Woxic at a better time. I think up until now, Xantares has actually been overachieving on this T side. It's been CT where he's done his best work all tournament long. Woxic trying to sell a fake out towards this B site, hoping that that gives room to Jota and Maja on the other side of the map. The AWP looks on, but a missed shot from 910. Room gifted, room that Mazinho is keen to take away. And legs spotted, it's an easy close there. No miracle 1v5 for Woxic. The Mongols go 2 for 1 in OT.
Woxic tries to put his in a position to find a 5v4 again. But Mazinho is not biting. Cardia, same story. That's what he came for, but no kill off that jump spot. Xantares stops Senzu from clambering up connector. And Cardia, a time waster, gives nothing on this B site.
Even a late flash over for Xantares, giving him the option to go and clear it from window.
Seems like Aurora realized what's going on though. Without the full mid clear, they will be a bit paranoid of a lurker, but all in all, they should just expect this site hit. Woxic getting set up in time, 45 seconds of smokes will make it clear.
We've had a great sequence from Woxic at triple at this event already. Let's see if he's got another one in him. It's a powerful position for this AWP, and Woxic hits hard on the first. Slinks out of there so that 910, tunnel vision for that trade, and that's when Xantares strikes. The interplay between these two is a problem for the Mongols, and a problem that might be too much to overcome. Techno needs the ace clutch in this 1v3. He's fast running out of time, fast running out of chances. That was the best opportunity and maybe the only opportunity he's going to get given. As time gets away from Techno 4K, Woxic seals the deal on a tie game once more.
Woxic's just doing tricks, man, doing backflips.
So often it's just been a solo lurk in this portion, and he's actually jumped on over.
I think that's realized. Surely you hear that from there. It's a very clear wood noise.
No.
He's looking aware. Now you're sure about it. Getting wrapped on this A site, gotta watch out.
Jota's had a real struggle, and it doesn't get easier here. Stuck in sandwich, he's split upon. That opener comes in, but still it's far from comfortable here for the Mongols. They don't know about CT, they've got Senzu dead out in the jungle. Huge pickup on Xantares, sure, but there's still these CT players left to worry about. Zinho entrusted with a bomb plant, chance to try and spam this maybe. Aurora don't take it. They're gonna play late into this retake, an exchange of guns here. Wukadia low on health, put on the AWP. He's been secondary AWPing on this CT side, so not the end of the world.
Oh, he knows.
For 910, and there's the opener. That's what's hoping to send Aurora in to this retake. Bomb planted wide, bomb planted for Mazinho. He was the guy to plug in the numbers. He'll be the guy to try and cover it, but can't quite get a beat on Maja. Boxed in a corner. Techno, will he arrive in time to stop this?
Yep.
Gets them off the defuse. Time's running low. Time is up. Techno, one shot to take them off. It's so close, but just runs away with it to time. Again, it's a problem for Aurora in these retakes. We've seen them show resilience. Let's see if Aurora can do the same. One round for a second overtime to open up this final. Something both teams knew would be required of them.
Wow.
And that is a ludicrous way to start. Techno so often just harassing on these B-lurks, keeping an option open for the Mongols, but that's not the case in this round. Top performer Techno. His round ends never seeing an opponent. And so if the Mongols are going to win Mirage, they've got to do it the hard way, 4v5.
And Aurora read this anyway. They move a third player over to this side of the map. They think, hey, maybe they'll go here despite Techno's loss. I think it's the last thing we do. They've read it perfectly. Players in the right place, but you still got to hit those shots. 910 with a drive-by, finds his 4v4, and now this bomb department alone has got to be very careful. Rotate, cut down,
That's
but
huge.
still two in the sight.
Woxic Doesn't really know where to look here. They lose Maja straight away, who gets nothing done on the B hold. And Woxic comes creeping out on the AWP.
Oh my.
Does he have another life-saving clutch in him? Woxic with the first. Jota's still a long way away. And so Woxic buying time. Caught out in the open. Blitz will find him. It's left to Jota, who's been quiet all series long. It comes down to this. An unlikely 1v2. The Mongols set up in a post plant. Looking to finally deliver on Mirage, and they walk it over the line. 4 versus 5 to pick it up, dragging us into OT. They have the staying power. Mirage goes their way.
Spamming through the mid-smoke, going back into a heavy B setup. Aurora climb cat. Options are open.
I like how active they're being here. The Mongols with aggression in the upper tunnels. First kill picked up by Blitz. Gonna be keeping a watchful eye on Jota, who never really got going back on that first map. His absence certainly felt by Aurora.
I think he saw him there with a jump.
Antares teed up with a flashbang, put in a position to succeed. 2 kills from him in the openings, and he's gonna round it out with damage onto the third. Wakadia there to pick it up. More aggression from Aurora. And no road left to run for the Mongols. They might have found their opener, but past that point, everything.
Against the Mongols, who are just as hungry to take their first trophy. Oof. The Mongols, at least they've taken a land trophy before for 4 players of Aurora, not once. But an S tier, that's a different beast. Nice push for Xantares, just playing DM. Before the smoke blooms, Aurora make it into the bomb site. Minimal casualties. Go on. Go on. But not today. Woxic no scope. That's one way to do it.
All right, that's pretty cool. And cleanly puts down this force spy from the Mongols. I mean, it was these rounds that Aurora struggled with back on map 1. It was these rounds that made a world of difference in that game. If they'd even found the conversion on one of the 2 that they lost, it would have been a very different picture painted here in this final. And so good to see them start off Dust 2, not falling down to the Mongols' force.
Oh, is Ricardi gonna die? No, maybe not, just in time. Gets back into the pit. Seeing those bomb radiuses have been increased. Even on Dust 2. Got to be very careful now. Can't save a car on the B site. Even on the long corner, high damage. Look at this one.
He'll be the only one donning it here in this first rifle round.
Long corner smoke, but they come swinging through. Mongols not afraid to fight them at the long side. 3 CTs willing to die, but Blitz puts 2 Aurora players down before all is said and done. Easily held, good grenades, and not a spot of damage done from the T's. Aurora take the space out middle instead. Xantares knows needs a couple of crisp kills towards this B-bomb site to change the course of the round. Orb holds him down here in spawn. He's got no smoke for this cross either.
Just as demonstrated by kind of how he's moving around the map. Xantares trying to play with real confidence here, charges it down mid, but at the mercy of a long-range fight versus that 9-10 orb. And now just a slink out in towards this B site, Woxic's AWP.
Careful.
Let's get the spot.
Oh no.
On Senzu, a wide swing forced. Woxic hits the flick, but they're both bought low, and the rotates have already arrived here for the Mongols.
They get the smoke down in the door, and they do it without peeking. You can bounce off the left side. They go back to throw a lineup, make sure they're safe. The rifle moves through, knowing they're low. Blitz can just win this round with a couple of shots. Window peek might be punished. Molotov down. 9-10 hits that shot, and Woxic does not. So Mongols stop the spill in this B site. 2 orbs even saved. But this is a far better map for him at times.
We have this double orb now to play with, but when we saw Senzu donning it back in Bounty, there was some pretty rough moments, I would say. I don't think it was very much a highlight of Dust 2. Sure, the Mongols.
Nice.
But a better start here, a clash with Woxic in the head-to-head. Senzu delivers a 5v4 and knocks out a key player from the Aurora ranks. That sniper gone.
3 flashes to make this happen. 1 smoke to buy a bit of room. As the map goes quiet, Blitz pulls back, realizing what's going on. Molotov is well timed. That smoke goes in spawn though, so in terms of the cross, 910's going to have open shots here with the AWP. Blitz thinks it's a fake out. That's exactly what Aurora wants, but they've still got to get past this orb.
910 position to succeed. Blitz even coming through to lend a helping hand. And Blitz destroys the short play. It's only Madja left. And anytime he opens himself up to long, he opens himself up to that 910 orb. 15 seconds left and Madja can't make a dent.
Blitz even taking the AWP, perhaps for spawn here on the... Oh my god! That is shocking.
In the one prior. And now in a 5v4, mid-control taken. Getting past this Blitz AWP. Woxic looks like he wants to do more anti-AWP scouting.
Oh.
He's got the mobility, able to just harass Blitz on this door fight. Whittling him down low. The Woxic scout has already provided so much to Aurora. You feel like they have to deliver on this round now. Aggression caught by Wakadia. He was supposed to have that kill in the bag. Instead, it goes the way of Techno. 4-on-4 squeaked out by the Mongols, and Techno slinks back into the B defense. Doesn't want to commit and overstay his welcome in the tunnels.
They don't want to be forced into the double orb, though. Aurora actually going to give it another go to go back. Blitz is swapped off, staying on the rifle. This only leaves Techno alone at the B-bomb site, and as strong as he's been, to deal with a split and essential 1v4, his team fully committed to their positions. 20 seconds, Aurora have made the right move.
Moving in now, Techno really has to keep his wits about him. First contact comes from the door. There's the cover from the 910 AWP, and Techno, cool head on his shoulders with cover from mid. It was just Xantares to stop. There isn't time for Xantares to win this. With the mid-split component cut down by the Mongols. Xantares left.
Make up your mind on these positions, though. It's getting a little scary. Xantares assisting in middle. Good grenade in upper, but the AWP is still in the right site. Oh my god.
2, they get a lot closer than he's ready for. Will make up for it with that 1, but eyes off the prize of tunnels, and Techno dealt with by that mid-push. This one kind of a bit of a swing and a miss for the Mongols. Senzu caught fiddling with util, ends up selling Techno in defensive B.
Yeah, if he just went wide, he would have had that kill. This round would have been on for the Mongols. Instead,
a lot of teams would look to save here.
Yeah,
but
I'm surprised they're even hanging around.
Still giving it a bit of a look in. And if you win this round, that's a huge middle finger to Aurora.
Oh, okay.
Util in to try and force the fight out. Woxic provides cover, and that should be the kill that tips the scales here.
Oh my god.
Zinho with a clean 1, but it's not enough to propel you back into this retake. Man down, trying to move into B. So many teams would not have even shown the slightest bit of interest there. They still make it a very expensive round indeed.
The haymaker. Senzu even in lower, and you weren't ready for that. Wakadi has been having trouble on this B-lurk. Techno getting aggressive in upper, and now Senzu pushing lower. Annoying to deal with. Woxic scout again. Called upon. Against the orb. Look at his jiggles though, just staying so mobile, knowing he can peek into these perfect angles and find headshots like that. Woxic, built for it. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like the scout's holding him back.
I mean, it forces him to be very exact with how he goes about these plays. Cross on the smoke, naded open, Xantares wounded, and that nade will finish the job. So even though Aurora get that opener, They lose players on the cross, lose a bit of ground. Jota trying to take it back. There's knives pulled in spawn. And so Techno given up for free. Low health for Maja and Jota in this post plant. Vulnerable to the nades. Blitz has kept this retake alive. The Senzu Orb repositions out onto the short side. And it might end up with Woxic responsible for a hell of a lot here on this scout. He'll be the guy left in the 1v2. Can Woxic hit another clean headshot on this scout? It's a tag down range, but he's got to do so much more. Senzu swings him head on. And so the Mongols back with a vengeance. 3 from Blitz, 2 for Senzu on that retake. And it feels like the Mongols are very ready for this. I mean, they've seen this trick before. They know Aurora have been desperate to get one of these mid-splits going, and with Mizinho in this position, support from Senzu, it goes nowhere quickly. The Mongols with a very clear idea of what Aurora are hoping to accomplish on this T-half.
More packed by the minute as Mongols pick up more rounds. Jump across, and 9-10 hits that shot. He shows Senzu how it's done. And that's Woxic's scout again, still hitting the tag, but not enough. Contact might be the answer. They've caught Mongols off guard once or twice in this game. Blitz, eyes on the prize, stays aware.
To the dome straight away, that's softened him up, and 9-10 has this supporting util. Flashes go in, leaving Blitz blind. 9-10, they're in the sight, they're all around him. Maja with the execution from this long wrap, and suddenly Aurora looking to pull up and do good on a 5-round half at least, feeling like they've recovered something here on their T side. Senzu, no harm in trying, an unlikely 1v4. So much time away from him, no winning this. Not with Aurora set up in this post plant. Trying to break through this A site all half long. They finally do it in round 12, and they get it done cleanly. Curious if they run that back. Tried to play this double lower setup. You even have Zantares spotting mid. Cardia, perfect kind of strike. That is a huge swing and a miss.
Back of the head.
That could have been a 5v4. Might have tempted Techno to chase down into this double setup in lower. Instead, it's Senzu gonna pluck Wakadia out of the round. And I mean, his absence has been very notable here on Dust 2. He's been fantastic all tournament long. There's been moments where him and Zantares are trying between the two of them to get these games over the line. You're gonna need him on this CT side.
Right now, well-founded with Mizinho out long. Mongols interested in splitting this site.
It's just the health is a huge problem, right? 1 bullet from the Glocks and your round is over. Maja might have to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. Catches one, but there's the swarm, the horde of Mongols overwhelming Aurora. Woxic pulling up late, 1 shot from certain death. And so going from strength to strength in this grand final are the Mongols.
1.42 rating coming into this grand final. Hell of a showing for someone who's not even meant to be the star of this team. With impact, when it matters, that's the Techno way. Nice eeks for Wakadia, maybe more through the smoke. Why not try? 4 kills in just a second. Techno gone, and Wakadia on for maybe an ace. Boxed in the corner, nades get pulled. Wakadia can't evade capture, and Mizinho might shut it all down.
It can't be in vain, that can't be in vain. Wakadia, he's had trouble hitting shots on stationary targets, but that 4K, 1 shy of the ace on a low econ round. This would be hope for Aurora. And it's left to Zantares. Nails his shot. And Wakadia's 4K is not in vain. Aurora still in this as from nowhere Wakadia provides.
Out of absolutely nowhere. Through smokes, through fire, past the spray of every player of Mongols, and Wakadia nails 4 headshots.
One of the most beautiful Deagle sequences. He knows that this could mean everything. Suddenly, there's something to hold on to here, something to grasp on this CT side. There's one more test, one more challenge. This fast B play, it's a pace change for the Mongols. They try and go quickly. Breaking through the defense, they've gotten past Jota, but Wakadia just refuses to go down. Another 4K. Back-to-back massive rounds from someone who was struggling, but a requirement here on Dust 2. Another tap on the bomb, hoping it baits the peak, but they didn't fall for it the first time, and this time they might look to just play through together. Wakadia, a revelation in these last 2 rounds. 8 kills, right when Aurora needed him to stand and deliver.
Yeah, was joint bottom of the server just 2 rounds ago and has absolutely saved this game for Aurora, when it felt like it was going to be a complete wash on their map pick. Full blind on that double kill. 2 more line up as well. Woxic supports with the AWP. Going to be a dry fight. Should be an easy 5v4 for Woxic. Finally with his weapon of choice.
Not even outside of one flash on Blitz, they don't have a lot to make life hard for these long players, but the timing just isn't there. God. Both of them look away. Now Woxic's got a lot of responsibility. It's nearly the lineup, but nearly doesn't cut it. 2 kills found from the AWP long side. Bomb's gonna make it across, and Blitz won't survive the journey. Smokes leave gaps. Not what they had in mind. Senzu with a clean tap, but here's the backstab that was meant to seal the deal. Time runs out. And so Aurora bring it back, 9-all. Woxic watching from afar on this AWP. Gonna be that first point of contact in the A play. You want him to start strong here, give yourself some solid ground. But that flash hits hard. Woxic can't see a thing, and a plant will be found for the Mongols. Left to a full 5v5 retake here. Those nades in spawn now proven to be valuable as they pepper damage across the Mongols. There's the killing blow. Techno up close. Tech9 removed.
Crazy Deeg. No way, Mazzino. How many Deagle highlights do we need? He backs up, buys more time. The AK put to use on the long side. 2v3, clock running low. No more nades at Molly. They just sit inside, and Senzu finds one more before all is said and done. Mongols do it again, over and over, once more. Low money, no problem. Eco win for the Mongols.
Wakadia getting curious about the tunnels. One shot from Senzu serves as a bit of a warning to go no further. Woxic, who was posted on shore all round, is just kind of fallen back now as the time starts to creep down. He's actually re-aggressing in 2 minds about what he wants to do here. And it's in this hesitation, the back and forth. Woxic caught on an awkward timing. That hesitation costs him dearly. Neither in nor out. 3 players still here for Aurora. The stack in the right place. They've got to repel this here and now. Zantares overran. Wakadia dead on the long smoke push. And Aurora, who are all in this round, their ride or die. It's left to a retake. Badger up through the spawn, looking for that first incision, but 9-10's AWP barrels down from the long side. Quick work made. 11 rounds posted and the money broken.
A long drawn-out game, and I still think it does, but right now Mongols are certainly thinking about that 3-0. 9-10, crazy move through the smoke. He almost gets out, got stuck behind the door there on his departure. But just the gall to make a move like that, finding a 5v4, even Mazzino steals the AWP away. So Woxic can't pick it up. Fires the AWP, throws it out. Keeps Aurora guessing. 4v4, and the map is open for the taking. Zantares, very different game to Mirage. Can't hit a thing. Bit of aggression goes a long way. Woxic gets out after 1.
Woxic's had a very impressive round thus far, right? It was him with that late trade onto 9-10 out and long. Another keen trade there for Xantares' death in middle, but you see how jittery Aurora are at this point in the game. This solo lurk from Techno, and he even looks to live to tell the tale.
Shocking.
Aurora left chasing ghosts as Mongols plant the bomb over at A.
Can't die in the sight though. Denied on the catwalk. There's even a flank on B. This one looks wrapped up. Pack it up. Aurora map pick falls as Mongols take it clean. Their first chance to close, and they act upon it. 13-9. Mongols, these two teams fighting for trophies. Mongols making the difference.
This is Mongols in with a chance for a clean sweep in the final.
Yeah, very impressive game out of the Mongols so far. And I mean, we go to a map that even just the other day they beat Vitality on. Done it not once but twice. Absolutely no sleepers on this one as we have a fast pistol. Aurora, bit of a stack on the ramp, but shots don't connect. Major put down. Blitz keeps on chasing. The fragging power between these in-game leaders clear as day in this game. Cardio 1v3 with the Julies, and maybe if they gave him a chance, but they just dart down towards B with the info. Bomb not to be planted. Could just escape. Cardio chased now, and okay, maybe there's a way.
Cardio Dooley's clutch. Where have I heard this one before?
Oh, careful.
Given a chance to deal with Mazinho, another fake. He's figured that out, trying to bait this swing out of Mazinho from behind the site, but not being given anything. And the whole time he's wondering, where is Blitz gotten to? Bacardi is going to reposition. That allows the plant to come in for the Mongols. Now Wakadia is the one on the clock, and Mazinho deletes him. A convincing pistol leveled from the Mongols.
And even though this wasn't the grand final we expected, it's one that Mongols are more than happy to play. A match they won before. Badger with a screamer. This is a full eco. Careful, careful. The wheels are coming off.
Oh, ugly for 9-10. And that leaves it all on Senzu. This is a full eco round out of Aurora. Looking to upset unless Senzu can do the impossible. He's got 30 seconds left. Maja up and over, cements it with a hat trick. The captain of Aurora promised to put everything into this final, and that is an explosive round from their captain. Starts with the Zeus, ends with a bang. Electric stuff to maybe resuscitate this Aurora squad.
Yeah, I want to say that's their first eco win in this series as well, so not on purpose. Lost to the wind as the rest of Mongols make it down B. Bomb in tow, and Aurora don't have this info. You may think 1, you will not think 5.
You even see that in the reaction. Jota left to move down here alone.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't know the numbers he's going to have to deal with. Swung on by 3. Woxic's Orb now makes an appearance. Does find that trade. 3-on-3 gifted over. Still in with a chance here. Are Aurora are just out of position, and they won't have this vent rotate. It's being held for now. It's focused forward onto the ramp side. It's Woxic and Xantares moving in from this half of the map. Blitz makes quick work over Aurora's star rifler. Maja has been able to find the gap on the Ven side, but this is red. Blitz ready for it. And here in map 3, Blitz showcasing some of that individual brilliance. Not a captain who leaves the fragging to the rest of his team. Even giving chase at the close. They want this to be punishing. They want this to hurt. Woxic's looking good to get out with this AWP in check. Still, it's a convincing start here for the Mongols.
Felt like that 2, maybe 3-man army was enough back in Mirage. Felt like Xantares could have done it on his own, but Mongols dig deeper, last longer, hit harder as a team. Woxic caught in the open, they just explode through the hut. Techno gets a double. This cross out, not safe at all. Senzu has Xantares trapped, and even then, it's implying he's going for it. Stalling out his fight in the yard as Jota gets closer and closer, but even Maja is not behind him yet. Jota needs a clean kill, and even then his teammate falls, so does the round. Maja got to be sneaky. Could they walk past him? Don't give it away. Free kill, grab a couple, get back on that bomb.
Senzu's outside, he's far away, trying to close the distance, he'll get there just in time. Woo! Multiple players now trying to go through on this secret cross. Zantares will be in with a chance to backstab. That's juicy, that's something out of this MP9.
Oh my.
Techno and Mazinho instantly find success in the downtime. And I mean, this is the problem. You cut one head off the beast that is the Mongols. It feels like two more grow back. Techno's gotten so aggressive so quickly that no one's even ready for it. And Madge has been holding this shot forever, but you don't want to miss. Mazinho down low. Senzu finishes the job. It's just Wakadia. He has info on both players, but they can move quickly here. They can look to elude him. It's not necessary. Senzu heads up fight out in the yard. Pound for pound, the Mongols just hitting harder than everyone on Aurora. Come map 3.
A dominant T-side beginning. And they're playing with wind in their sails, trying to go fast out the door. Even though they lose the first man, the trade still comes in. The plan's still enacted. And Nade finds no trade. The Mongols, no way, they go for it. Blitz, the cockiness to just drop Vent, knife out, captain with bomb on back. Makes it down to B. Can't commit fully. Zantares, this is going to be a desk punch if he keeps going this way. Who's clearing Senzu here? Oh no. I got bad news, buddy. It's all Senzu. Look at him on the player cam, not happy with that. Low health, Senzu plays it to perfection and caught out on timing. Madge a peek from below, 4v2. The bomb coming back up, maybe there's a way, but Woxing missed shots. And again, opportunity, but nothing more. The gap is widening.
Yeah, it really is. You know, Aurora feeling kind of checked out here come map 3 as they realize every opportunity they've had, some of the best chances being behind them already. And now looking lost on Nuke as Blitz calls rings around them, finding every available gap. And there are many, many gaps to find.
And now look to lift their first S-tier trophy. A linear progression, and all in all, over such a short period of time as a 4-5.
Yeah, it's impressive how fast they've risen, how quickly they've overcome these demons. I mean, you know, you even compare that to a squad like Aurora, who, as we say, you know, this has been years in the making for 3 of the players, close to a decade in the making at that. But even for current top squads who can never shake the stage woes, thinking of teams like Maus who were eliminated earlier at EWC, just a problem they could never overcome. The Mongols have had that linear path, that strength-to-strength trajectory throughout this year. And representing not just their country, but kind of the whole region. It is just a beautiful sight to behold. Now in this round, things can get weird. Into the 1v1, Madge desperately needs this. Aurora need anything. But in all of these crunch moments, Mongols know how rare opportunities like this are, how hard you have to fight for them. They've been in Aurora's position. They've felt that dreaded sinking feeling as a final slips away from you, and they do not want to repeat that, even in this round with the advantage lying with Aurora. The Mongols stand to battle their way back in. Blitz wide, dead to Jota up at the rafters. It's just 9-10. He's yet to get a kill in this game. It's somewhat slipped under the radar. Can he leave a mark now? Oh my God! 9-10 from 0 to hero. If he can finish this right now! He did not have a kill in this game so far. Seemingly can't overcome.
It's clutch after clutch. It's 1v1 after 1v1. The Mongols again powered up. Pace behind it. Charging out ramp. Disadvantage in this round, but when has that stopped them before? They set their sights on B. Ricardia tucked to the corner. No one yet to commit. 9-10 off the AWP, onto the rifle. And Molly will force a decision. Ricardia smoke buys him options, buys him seconds. But 9-10 comes in for the killing blow. You would not expect this move, surely, would you? Ricardia checking. 9-10 the same, hits the headshot. 4v2, round kept alive here for Aurora. They've just been banging their head against the wall, trying to get back in this map, and it still may be a bridge too far.
And we saw what the bottom performer could do in one of these man disadvantages. This is a 2-on-5 rapidly getting out of hand for Aurora. Left to this retake, Mazzinho closing in, spots them ramp side. Gets the info at bare minimum, tees up Senzu to try his hand at a clutch. Full blinded off the angle, but not a single shot connects. Senzu still very much in the picture here. Orp up close, leaves it to chance. And so finally, Aurora break through. So they go back to something a little slower. Outside smokes in, it's more standard here for the Mongols. Blitz work in the yard control. Looking for this cross, he'll run right in to Zantares. Pressure on Woxic, but he's pre-deployed this smoke, extinguishing that molly and giving himself a route out of the danger zone. Techno dead as well. Even though you've overcome some serious limitations here, this is a 3-on-5, a low econ round. Hell of a dig for Mazzinho. No. Do it twice over, 9-10, more success. How many man advantages do Aurora give away? How many unlikely scenarios can the Mongols turn on their head? There is no limitations on this squad. Everything is working.
Aurora, hard stopper. As Mongols look for a double-digit T-half. Ricardia's made a nice move. But even then, element of surprise given up, and the nades will be his demise. Jota has a bit of cover, but there's no surviving that. Blitz, careful. Just swings in for the ramp fight, doesn't matter. They depart. Aurora try and maintain advantage for once. 4v3 in a good position now with that kill from Zantares. A site is open. A site is very open, and so Aurora flood 2 players through the ceiling. Woxic drop back sight. There's a shadow. He saw it. Senzu knows there's a player up above. Woxic seen as well. Full info. Don't start cooking another 2v4. Not like this.
Backstab for Maja holds a lot of promise. It should get rid of one more, and that leaves a low health Blitz, but he's got all the info. He's got a lot to work with here. It will start closing in quickly. They hear that vent drop. They know where Blitz is going. It's no secret. He's low on health, a shot away from certain death. And so dead at the door. Maja with a quick rotate down lower. Aurora starting a streak very late in the day.
A 3-0 looming over $500,000 for first place. And these young players have already made generational wealth. They want more. They want the glory that comes with it. 9-10, rallied shots. They run him down. Gives it up. Ramp room conceded. He looks so keen to take it back, but it's Blitz and lower. Catching them off guard. Woxic, caught jumping, survives. Very awkward for Blitz. They're going to have to reroute. Now they know it was never meant to be a B play. Techno pressured, back sight. Zantares finds his second.
Catch for Ricardia. And a 2 versus 5 retake now begins. It's a whole different task on this CT side. No kit to work with. Clean stuff to find Zantares. Aurora getting a little bit strung out and giving away a lot of fights.
Relax.
They not learned their lesson. There's been so many unlikely rounds like this. It's been the entire story of Nuke.
He saw him
with the spot. They know there's a man backside, but they can't quite find it. Aurora able to collect themselves and stop that 2v5 in its tracks.
These have managed to be avoided so far from Aurora. When they win pistols, they have converted. Zantares looks to do good on that streak. Couple of opening kills on this T side. Try and manifest a comeback. Meanwhile, you got red hot Senzu 20-6. Making nothing easy for you. I get caught again, make that 21.
Oh my God, it's starting to spiral.
Not like this.
You've been able to stick the landing in these conversions time and time again. But this time, when it really matters,
Oh,
it might
God.
overcome Unravel.
Oh.
Senzu is a demon. A hat trick with the dig. And the fate of Aurora sealed. The Mongols onto double digits. So close.
Just a sensation. All game long. 3 deagles. And then to throw the bow of Senzu 24-6 right on top. This is the start, if there ever were to be one. One by one, Aurora go through. They meet their maker, they meet their match. They meet a 3-0 final.
And I mean, this end, it just feels like destiny being realized. It's rare that it feels this on rails in the final. But Aurora have been able to tell for some time what was happening, that today did not belong to them. It's the Mongols looking for this crushing blow. Finally, to place their hands on a well-earned trophy. 1 kill from it, and there it is. The Mongols, clean sweep in the final. It's not even close, come map 3. From the humble beginnings of LAN cafes in Ulaanbaatar to some of the biggest stages in the world. And channel that to the pursuit of perfection in Counter-Strike. They carry the hopes and dreams of Mongolia. And here they arrive as champions. Your Esports World Cup 2025 champs, it's the Mongols!